Hey everybody, it's me, Andrew. Get out into nature and tune in for yourself. Resonate with the Earth's electromagnetic field via 432 Hz, the universal frequency. Balance out psychologically and emotionally, and further strengthen your brain and your heart's coherence as well. Get a plant based diet going for yourselves today and nurture yourself right back into life. We are literally herbivores in our nature. Further balance out your physical body's pH level, and to get with alkalinity, then you can generate some static electricity. Sending me some love telepathically, set attention to your mind and set intention to communicate. That is all there is to telepathy. You are now tuning in to great days. So today I wanted to go over, and very simply as well, I wanted to go over overthinking, how to cease overthinking, uh, and not relying so much on the thought process, or on the psychological process, um, and maybe distance, from the psychological process or the psyche. So let's get into this. So the psychological process is not everything. This is literally just one more process, right? Whenever you come to really break free from it, you can easily see that there's multiple processes of life all happening at once, right? So Western civilization loves to popularize living within the psychological process because maybe the energy, I don't know, the energy of the land, maybe because it can easily be utilized to manipulate. I don't know what it is, why Western civilization likes to overpopulate the psychological process, but they do, or we do, right? So there's psychological drama, there's drama taking place in the mind. If you get over consumed by this, it can easily degrade at your livelihood, right? So, so I mean, this is very simple too. You can dwell within the you can dwell within the psychological drama all day long, and you're not gonna really get anything out of it. You may pick up some creative things, maybe, but being present, being grounded with what is actually taking place, is definitely the most fruitful for you. Right, the psyche and the drama that comes along with it is just, it's more false than anything, right? Because your psyche can have a whole drama that's telling you something, and it just doesn't, it's not there, it doesn't exist, right? You can spend, once again, you can spend days within the psychological drama, and you're not gonna really get nourished by finding or falling into the psychological drama. So by this, the psychological drama, there's a drama that's taking place in your head, but that's not actually what's taking place, right? And everybody has one of these, so you're not excluded from it. Everybody has that. So so everybody has psychological drama, but the thing is that you don't want to over invest in it. Maybe you want to pull from it, or manifest from it if you maybe like what the drama is giving you, but you don't have to, because most often the drama is not going to nourish you. In fact, it's just maybe a poison at this point, because it's overbearing, right? It's like adding too much salt to any type of food. Maybe at one point it could have been entertaining or something, but it's overbearing now, and now people are they're attracted to the psychological drama. They get caught in their psyche, and thought becomes over excessive. They start overthinking everything, and they can't live fully. Right? This is a poisoning. Um, it's like you're unable to act on impulse, right? Or you're unable to trust the guts movement because you're letting your mind rule things, but the mind is just keeping you within that imprisonment. The mind is very, 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 very handy tool, but that's all that it is. It's just a tool. You don't utilize you don't let the tool use you. The person uses the tool, right? So you have to use the mind. You can't let the mind really use you. Otherwise it can leave you entangled within things, or within various different dramas, or even processes that could harm you, right? Depending on the type of person you are. But Western civilization has a problem with this, right? Left brain technologies definitely keep us within a logical sense of mind, and this is creating an overbearing masculinity that is slowly toxifying the way that we're living life, especially within the Western Hemisphere. So the overbearing, toxifying masculinity is leading to an imbalance, and it's leading to overconsumption of things which are not benefiting us. So balancing out is the best thing for you to do. So this involves coming more into the heart center and leaving the mind, because the mind, once again, it can tell you a lot of things, but it can just lead you into dead ends a lot of the time. Like the psychological drama, your psychological drama could be telling you a million different things that aren't actually the reality of it. So this needs to end, right? In high school, a lot of psychological drama, I'm pretty sure a lot of other high school people are also the same way, but overdwelling within psychological drama, many different parallels, many different realities, entangling within them, and not enjoying the actual reality that is being occupied. So then there's obvious suffering because you expect something to happen, because you're dwelling within a certain psychological drama, right? Your drama is that this is going to happen for you. You go on waiting, or maybe you go on pushing for it, but it doesn't happen, right? So there's obvious suffering comes from that, obvious suffering that comes from that can literally be brought down, and you can renew in a higher level of energy that you can use to come into more deeper states of awareness as you start to liberate with the present moment. So the mind definitely is being used to manipulate. Robots are being made. These are purely mental beings. Plenty of celebrities are robots as well, right? These are people losing their emotion, and just becoming robots. Elon Musk is a robot, or androids, right? The more time you spend with your technology, the more that you're just being you're turned into a android, right? So you can avoid this. You can easily avoid this if you just use technology less. Very simple. Um, everything that we do, everything that we use technology for can be done without technology, which is extremely stupid because we created it to convenient things, and now we've learned that everything that we can do with technology, we can do without it. So everything that is being done with technology can easily be done without it. So it was never really needed, but it is a convenience. But now it's easily being used against the mass by disharmonizing the psychological system within the person and the physical system within the person. Okay, and within that, there's a whole psychological warfare. Okay, so definitely memes are being used to cover up what is not being talked about. Okay, which is extremely stupid. People are stupid, especially the androids. They're supposed to be like the next human, but they're stupid. They're loaded with all the collective knowledge that can be accessed publicly, right? But you can access deeper knowledge if you just connect yourself with the Akashic Records, which is literally free information. Okay, the Akashic Records still aren't being supported by the U.S. government, but AI is, and AI is supposed to be just as capable, right? But it's not. It's minute compared to what you can do as an organic being. But you've been disempowered, and you've been lied to, and you've been told that you are that you can do certain things, which you can, right? You can do anything because anything is possible, for one. So the android, or maybe just technology, you don't need it. Once again, you can access much deeper information purely through your organic self, right? The thing is that we aren't taught how to do it. How to do it is you just become meditative. You just meditate, right? In meditation, you can access the entirety of the universe and the information that comes within the coding of the universe's design. But over excessive stimulation of information that is being pushed onto the masses is one form or one maneuver that is being utilized in order to keep people from being able to access that. Because one thing that is needed to you're able to access it, infinite information or knowledge, is less consumption of stimulation, so that you can come into deeper dimensions of understanding, and through understanding omnidimensionally, the information becomes more and more potent. It's like being able to understand the entire universe at once. Or it's like being able to understand multiple universes, right? So, which is what everybody's doing all the time on a subconscious level, right? You don't even you don't need to analyze it, because overthinking is not needed. This is just something that comes with your organism. Very, very simple. So if you're able to slip into the subconscious, or if you're able to recede into deeper dimensions of the mind through meditation, which is pretty much just relaxation, but alert relaxation, then you can easily be on the level of, or even higher than artificial intelligence, right? Because in order for artificial intelligence to have been created, in order for artificial intelligence to have been created, there must have been a higher intelligence to create that in the first place, right? Which is organic intelligence. So we created AI, and AI is supposed to be smarter or whatever, but it's not, because we created it. In order for us to create something that's smart, that level of intelligence already exists within us, right? Before the creation of it. And the supersession of it is also part of the ego. Because we created it, and it's an extension of our mind in a collectivity. Therefore, there's no supersession of the human intelligence, or the intellect, whatever dimension of artificial intelligence, of human intelligence. So AI is not smarter. You can definitely find deeper intelligence within your vessel or your soul, especially your awareness. But people aren't taught this. They're not taught how to do that, but they're definitely being taught how to use the AI and rely and depend themselves on AI before they're able to even access deeper intelligence that is organic and within themselves already, without needing to even use a device other than the body and the mind, because the body and mind are devices, right? So you're expressing that intelligence, right? Because it's within your design. The deeper you go into the universal design, and the deeper you're able to understand the design or the coding of the universe, the more that you're going to be able to translate and bring back consciously from the unconscious. And then the process or the journey of self-realization. And within that information, within the universal design code, much more intelligent information than what the AI can give to you, right? And you don't need to overthink, because you're expressing that it's happening universally, multiversally. So the AI is it's just an extension of our mind. right? It's like a collective. It's like we collected a mental field, publicified it, agreed upon it, and are now depending ourselves upon it in certain ways, right? When it comes to society and living within that, then the AI can is definitely helping. uh, what the AI should be doing is it should be helping to obliterate ego, shouldn't it? I'm sure it can do this. This is what intelligence is. uh, but it doesn't do that. I don't know what it does. It just gives us triviality. It just produces triviality. Maybe it helps. I mean, it's gonna help people with war, I'm pretty sure. But that can easily be avoided if it was that intelligent. And within the individual, the organic individual, you have the algorithm to avoid war and destroy ego within your intelligence, and you can express that. And that already makes you more intelligent than the artificial intelligence, because the artificial intelligence is going to be used wrongly, or it's being used for things which it can cause. It's being used for things which it can solve. You know, like it can solve plenty of problems that people can easily think up in their house. But once again, the AI definitely a stupid entity, right? Not the most intelligent in the cosmos. And honestly, there's deeper intelligence within your organic being. You just have to access it. It's already being expressed. So due to that, all you got to do is observe yourself more. Look within yourself. And once you start doing this, the deeper intelligence is easily going to be observed, explored, expanded into, and you can continue to evolve without depending upon AI or even anything like that. So once again, the AI, it can be used to do miraculous things or whatever, but it's not being used that way because people are still controlling it, you know. So don't overthink. Some methods for not overthinking is just sitting outside or watching your breath. Maybe even eating less or fasting. And the more you have to eat, the more your thoughts go on, because you have more fuel in your body, and thoughts require fuel. So the more that you eat, the more thoughts you have, right? Americans love eating, so this is why they love overthinking as well. And I'm American too, so I know I know firsthand the overthinking process and how to stop it, or how to at least sate it to a resonant level, right? You don't want too much thought, because thought is takes from the experience, right? Thought is no good. You need resonance in your thought process. Like you need resonance with everything. You need resonance on the cellular level, otherwise you grow cancerous. And if there's too much, or if there's not enough resonance, cancer is going to take over the entire body. It's the same thing with thoughts. All the ailments can lead to more serious and serious mental statuses. So the moment that you bring in resonation, there's enough space in order to properly resonate, which allows you feedback, and that allows you to continue circulating everything, which is what you need. You need circulation. If you lose circulation of breath, then the body starts to fail. So circulation is extremely important to you. So overthinking people, a lot of people suffer from overthinking. Thoughts don't even exist, for one. Don't ever take the psychological drama too serious, because it doesn't exist. Basically, they're just little flashes of light. Maybe you can see little flashes of light if you just observe the thought process rather than being afraid of it. Whatever it's saying is not true, right? You go to look into the mirror, and your thoughts, you're telling yourself that you're ugly, and then you start crying over that, right? A lot of people do things like this because they take thoughts too seriously, but that's not the reality of it, right? There's no uglies, there's no good or bad. If you went into the jungle, right, and you told the tiger you're ugly, it's not going to react, because it's conceptual. It's part of the world, right? It's probably just going to respond to your energy and how you keep your energy, right? So overthinking is very, very simple to bring down the thought. You just have to let the body sit a little bit more, and watch the thoughts. No matter what the thought is, just watch it, right? It's very, 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 very easy. And then you start to love the thought, whatever it is. It can be anything. And the moment that you start loving whatever it is that you're thinking, there's just more love. And that's when you come into the heart center. And the heart center allows you to bring in more resonance, because it allows you to center, which is also balance. And balance allows and supports for resonance. And resonance allows for the feedback, evolution, great things. So, very simple. But that's gonna be it for today's video. That's overthinking. You can sit yourself. You can meditate. You can watch your breath. You can ground yourself. You can go out into nature, listen to the birds chirp, watch turtles, watch fish swim. Any natural activity is going to help you to bring thought down. Technology is definitely one thing that stirs up the mind a lot. People are getting used to it though, so it's not so bad. Less eating, could bring down your thought process as well. Fasting more can bring down your thought process. Not taking thoughts seriously. This is very, very easy. Laugh at your thoughts. Because once you start laughing at your thoughts, then a distance starts growing from you and your thoughts. Don't identify with it. Whatever your thoughts are saying about you, don't identify yourself with it. Because the moment that you identify yourself, you're entangling with it. The moment you entangle with it, it's conflicting you. And you start throwing little tantrums within yourself. It has emotional effects on you. And that's part of algorithm, right? So that's gonna be it for today's video. I do thank everybody for watching. Once again, peace out, one love, and have a great evening.